A little bit more into this. If you just wanted to do the lightsaber without lights or anything, you can do the basic switch. These don't do anything, they're just normal switches. And this thing here, and print it all up and put it together. You wouldn't even need to print this if you didn't want to. If you wanted to add other things, my idea was to add lights and sounds to this. You would replace these two with two of these switches here, and I did do a couple changes, so I'll send you the files for those. But basically these switches here, or this switch here, is made for, I just had it out, just find it, oh there it is. Okay, it's made for one of these basic little push switches you can get. I can show you a link if you need. This is a non-locking, it's just you press it and it hits and then it let goes. And you would replace these two side ones with two of those, and then my thought was I would get one of these Kyber light boards and I would put this inside of it, and you can go to the parts and you can get the batteries, the power pack, a speaker, and whatever you need. They don't sell their LEDs, but I know how to do that, so I'm gonna throw my own LED in it and connect it to this. But this would give you lights and sound, as well as like clashing and stuff of that nature. So if you did some sword fighting with it, you would get the clash sounds to it, and the startup sound and the turn off sound. And it just uses two push button switches, which is why you would have to one turn it on and one to change the blade color, because they have an option where you can switch between like 20 different blade colors. So that's what that is, and that was my idea of this. I'm not sure how well it's going to work yet, obviously, because I haven't printed anything up or done anything with it. But in the end, that was my thought on that. So hopefully that helps kind of explain what I was planning on doing. This part here goes underneath here, and that holds the LEDs in, which then you would just drill. You would have to drill holes in this. I didn't want to make any holes in the main pipe because I thought it'd be easier to print, and it'd be easier to drill a hole than it would be to actually put a hole in there. But this would go inside here to hold the LEDs. You'd drill a hole here, and you would just connect it to your switch, so when your board turns on, your LEDs turn on at the same time. Or if you just wanted like a basic lightsaber where you hit the switch and you can turn them on, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. And if you just want lights, it might even be cheaper just to do like a LED string and connect it to a battery if you just wanted lights. But that was my thought.